I'm feeling good and I'm ready to work, guys. And I hope that everybody else is having a fabulous time. We're going to talk about a lot of things today, but probably the most exciting thing for me to mention and share with all of you is to give shout out to Harindo and Ayo. Both of them just landed new jobs. Both of them made next step in their career. I'm really happy. Harindo is working now, one of the top jobs in Dubai. And I know that this is just another stepping stone for him. And of course, for Ayo, he's working now for a top company, big company, will have a lot of opportunities to grow and develop. I'm really, really happy for those guys because they have been, first of all, amazing supporters of the Weights Academy. And second of all, amazing people. I mean, amazing people. I cannot be more happy than that. Another thing, I want to give a shout out to Jay Jr. By the way, we are streaming simultaneously on YouTube and Facebook. Um, and listen, guys, Jay, listen, my brother, you're doing amazing job. I want you to keep going. You have the talent. You have the talent. You are excellent communicator. You're very young, but you have the aura, the energy, and the positive attitude to make a change, man, to help so many people. So just keep going. And Jay is the host of the Weights Academy Tanzania. He's been posting videos. So guys, please go find Jay, the Weights Academy Tanzania. Follow this guy, give him the support, give him the love. He deserves every drop of love and support we can give him. All right, so I don't see the comments. I see a lot of comments right now already on the I think that's YouTube. Let me check it out. Let me log in, get into the chat, and I'll be able to answer your questions, and we can chat, guys, because hey, listen, it is the most exciting time to live in human history. I'm telling you guys, I'm 55 years old. All right, I've been through a lot of things in my life, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of exciting things, a lot of suffering and pain. But this moment in human history is like the most exciting. And the reason, of course, is what everybody's talking about, artificial intelligence. It's crazy what you can achieve. Just 2 minutes ago, I was reading something about Sam Altman, the CEO of ChatGPT, OpenAI, and he was just saying exact those words. The young 25-year-old kids from Sri Lanka, from India, from Pakistan, from South Africa, and any African country have never had so much power and opportunities like right now. Because right now, with ChatGPT, with all the artificial intelligence, it doesn't matter actually where you are. It does not matter. You can work for everybody from anywhere in the world. And the most important and the most beautiful thing about all this is that you can start something on your own and build $1 million company just using artificial, AI. It's crazy. Don't sleep on it, guys. I've been talking about ChatGPT for a long time now. I've been using it for the last 2.5 years non-stop. I cannot live without ChatGPT. I confess that. Do not sleep on it. Everybody, I don't care if you're a waiter, busser, dishwasher, whatever you are, go and get to know the artificial intelligence. You cannot imagine what you can achieve with that. If you don't know nothing about it, ask it and it will teach you. Ask ChatGPT, hey, what I can use you for. This is me. This is what I do. That's my life. I am in this country. I have not much whatever knowledge about artificial intelligence, but I want to learn. I want to use you. How can I use you? And it's going to teach you. It's going to teach you step by step, and you will be able to do amazing things. As long as you have something in your head, like an idea, like a goal, like desire. Boy, man, it's freaking amazing. Yeah, and I know this has nothing to do with waiters, but as you know, if you follow me for a long time, I don't teach you only waiter stuff. I teach you how to invest your money. I teach you how to live your life better. And I now teach you and telling you, get to know artificial intelligence because it's going to change your life. Even if you have that much talent or tiny back in the mouth and in your back in the brain, a goal that you don't even dare dream about because it's something that's outrageous. Trust me, it's not outrageous. With the help of AI, you can achieve absolutely anything you want. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Let me get to the live stream. Whoo! I'm personally so excited. You cannot imagine what I've been doing for the last. Bettina, you're speaking Bulgarian now. I bet you're using artificial intelligence to do this in Bulgarian. Hold on. Let me get back to the. All right. Can I get down or up? Okay. Yeah. I missed a lot. What is it? All right. Hello. So, hello, Bettina. What's going on? Pozdravy. Pozdravy. Mohammed says, hello, boss. You remember me? MK, I remember the name. Pretty much that's it. Bettina says on vacation, finally, birthday vacation. Happy birthday, Bettina. I missed, but I mean, I have not been using much Facebook and shit, so I missed the announcement. Ahmed Belazzi says, how you king? Hey man, what's going on? I'm doing great. I am doing great. Listen, guys. So, you have to understand, my life has been crazy, all right? Crazy to the point that I cannot even explain, all right? You can read my books and everything about my life, and so I publish. Nothing is a secret because I put everything in the books, all right? If you want to learn anything about me and how I survived through the biggest shit that I've been through, you can just go and read Nothing Can Break Me Down, my own book about my own life, and you can learn everything about me. I'm not going to talk right now on the internet about it, but everybody has the chance to read it. And if you know, I've been through deep shit, but I never ever for 1 second stop hustling. Yeah, sometimes I hustled back in the days, not so appropriate stuff. I pay for it, okay? I done, paid, forgotten. But I never stopped hustling. So right now, the Oasis Academy, yeah, I didn't do much for the last 6-7 months on the Oasis Academy, but I was doing so many other things. I was making animation, I was publishing books for kids, I was opening my own local business here. Just about in the next few weeks, I will start talking more and more about opening. It's not going to be a restaurant, but it's going to be my first coffee shop. Okay, not first because I already had a bunch of back in the days bars and coffee shops, but here, for the last 20 years, my first coffee shop here in Kitzbühel, and it's going to be a major change for me. But it's going to be amazing because I will be present there. I will be able to give you so much content, and I will be able to talk to you every single day. Man, I'm looking forward to it. By the way, thank you, Facebook. Finally, after so many years, actually, we have monetization now on Facebook, on the Facebook page. So, starting to make some kind of money from Facebook too. YouTube, I've been making money for a long time now, and I really appreciate everything that you guys done for me on YouTube. But thank you also for all the subscribers, followers on Facebook, because finally we earn monetization, and now I can start posting a little bit more so we can get some money going on, and I can be more present and help more people. Now, right now, I am working on completely new fine dining course. All right. Back in the days when I made first the fine dining course at the West Academy, I made it as hard and as complicated as possible, thinking that fine dining is a completely different ball game, and I wanted you guys to dig really deep. Now we still rank at the top because the reviews are 4.5, so that's pretty good, right? But I want 5, and the most of the complaints are that the course is too long and repetitive. So now I will do complete overhaul on the whole fine dining course. Uh, everybody, everybody from the Waitress Academy. Okay, let me announce this right now. So every one of you guys that been following me for the years, once I'm done with the overhaul, I will give you a chance for a completely free studying at this fine dining course, completely free for everybody that's been following me on Waitress Academy. All you gotta do is just send me your email, and I will give you the account. I will activate your account, and you're gonna have access, and you can go over there and study. I guarantee you, you will love it, and you will improve your skills and knowledge tremendously with everything that I will be teaching on this course. And it's going to be free, like I said, for everyone that's following me on the Waitress Academy is going to be free. All you gotta do is create an account on the Waitress Academy and send me your email so I can activate your account. You have access. But of course, it's going to take me a few weeks to shoot all the new videos and post them, and because it's a long process, but I will do it, and you guys will have a chance to go for it for free. Let me see what's going on here. Ahmed Lai says, good man, thank you, brother, I appreciate that. Why is that something new with YouTube now? Can somebody explain to me why you guys have this crown with number 1, number 2, number 3? Is that means that you are top fan number 1, top fan number 2, top fan number 3? I don't know. This is something new. I never seen this before, but I haven't been present on the YouTube or any social media for a long time. And if somebody can explain that to me, that would be amazing. Mohammed says, was going to have live together. Yeah, man, let's do it. Yes, I remember now. I remember now. Let's do it. Just tell me when you're ready, and let's go and do it. Yes, and I still don't know how to include you. I know if we start from the very beginning to send you the invite link and you join me, but now I'm not sure how to do it now. Can I include you now in the live stream? Anyway, let's have a talk. Send me a message. You got my WhatsApp number or email number, or send me your email number. Let's have a chat, and let's set up a date so I can announce for everybody, and everybody can join us and watch the live stream. All right, my friend. So Bettina says, steadily growing, great moves being made. Yeah, we're gonna make some great move. Ahmed says HHH, I don't know what that means. Me too. Yeah, okay, so yes, fan placement, says Bettina. Great. So that's great. I don't know how to do it. All right, so no problem, my friend. Mohammed, listen, I just want to share how I start from zero to Luxury Hotel now. Yeah, I remember. You are working in a top place. So let's do it. This is the beauty of the Waitress Academy, because we want to share this kind of information. I know it's very helpful for so many people, and let's go, brother. But like I said, let's go. Let's set up a date. I will announce it. Everybody can join, and so more people can be on the live stream, and more people can hear what you have to say. But get in touch with me, and let's set up a date for, let's say, tomorrow or in the upcoming days. I just want to, so Mohammed, because of you. Thanks, Mara. And that would be great. Not because of me. I want to share this information with our fans because uh, anybody that hear a success story get inspired, and motivated to hustle more, to learn more, to work harder, to get the better jobs, because it's all about that, guys. Don't get comfortable. All right, don't get comfortable at your job and you're making some kind of money. It's some kind of restaurant. No, you need to strive to go next step and next step and next step, because right there at the top jobs and top hospitality is where the real good life is. There is no other way to explain. All right, you gotta learn, you gotta hustle, you gotta present yourself and improve yourself, but that's where the good life is. You get to the high level of hospitality, you start making a lot of money, and you can afford a really good life. And I know it because I've been there. I made a lot of money in my life. I see Harindo is on Facebook. What's up, my friend? I was just talking to you, and I was giving you a shout out because of the new job you just landed in Dubai. Congratulations, my friend, and I'm looking forward to do a lot of great things with you in the future. Um, yeah, okay, but I understand. So the comment was about the Waitress Academy steadily growing. Actually, we are still growing, but the growth slowed down a lot because I have not been doing anything. I haven't done anything for many months now. And of course, when you're not working, the YouTube is just bringing your. The Waitress Academy was ranked number one in F&B on YouTube, number one in the world for many years. But since I stopped posting so consistently, they put me down a little bit, but that's not a problem because now we're gonna do a lot of posting. I just created my studio here. I got new stuff, so I'm really excited that we will be producing a lot of new videos, especially upgrading the fine dining course. I'm looking forward to that, and yeah. So thank you, Bettina. I appreciate the clarification. Mohammed says, even I have a chance to work in Montenegro in Europe. Just I missed the chance because of some problems, but I will try again because it will be one of my dreams to work in Europe. So you gotta understand, guys. I need to explain this for everybody, not just for Mohammed. Europe is pretty general assumption. Europe is not like, if you go to United States, it's still different in different states, but you're still going to have a chance to work and make good money. All right. In Europe, if you go to Montenegro and you work in some mom and pop restaurant, you're not going to make much. If you go to Bulgaria, you're probably not going to make nothing unless you work in some top restaurant. If you go to Switzerland, you're going to make a lot of money. But if you go to Italy, you will probably suffer to pay your rent and your food and in your whatever normal basic expenses, because in Italy, waiters, unless you work for some special place serving tourists and everything like that and have automatic 18% gratuity and so on, so then you're not going to make no money, because in Italy they don't tip. The salary is terribly low. Salary in Italy is less than the salary in Dubai. Let me put it this way. So it does not make sense, if you are already working in a top place anywhere in the world and making some good money and building your career and everything, to move to Europe just because it's Europe and let's go to Italy and so on. We have these cases. We got people working in Qatar. They got a chance, go to Italy to work for a 2 Michelin star restaurant. He calls me from there and tells me, brother, I don't know what to do because I came here. I thought I'm going to make money. We're not making nothing. I barely have money to pay my bills. What should I do? And I told him, listen, immediately go and get a job in a cruise line or go back to the Middle East and get a top job there, Michelin star restaurant there. You're going to make more money and you're going to enjoy life better. And that's what he did. He went back to the Middle East, started working over there as a manager, and make good money. Because working in a Michelin star in Italy, if it's a local restaurant with local guests, you are not making tip. And your salary, let's say it's going to be $1,000. That's it. Is it worth to leave a good job in the Middle East, in Dubai, and come to Italy and work for $1,000 when your rent is going to be 500? Just the rent. And after that, everything else. Not worth it. Okay, Adit, I'm taking food and beverage service and have been several months. I want to go overseas. How to learn them in right way? What's the most important thing I should learn first? Everything is important when you're doing, service. All right, so you need to learn the steps of service. You need to learn the basic rules, because you need to know how to set up tables. You need to know how to serve plates, how to bus tables, how to clear, how to carry a tray, how to carry a drink tray. All those things, you need to learn them. Everything is important, because if you don't know how to carry a tray and you become a waiter anywhere, how are you going to do your job? You cannot carry tray, you cannot carry drinks with your hands. That's not allowed. So everything is important. You go, you study, you train, you practice, and you need also certificates. If you want to work in Europe, you gotta have certificates. You gotta have education, because it's important. Without that, they will not give you visa. They will not hire you. So many things are important in Europe. You gotta have referral letters, real good referral letters. You gotta have certificates, education about F&B, and you have to have the experience. You gotta show experience. So everything is important. There is no other way to explain. Harindo, my friend, I see that you are just posted something, but can I see it on the Facebook? Let me see if I can get on the Facebook Live. 1 second. No, I gotta get here, please, probably. Yeah, live. There you go. Where I go to see the live stream then? It says that I'm live. There you go. There you go. I see it. Nice. Okay. Hey, man, I'm getting better now. Hold on 1 second. I need to... Up. Hold on. Shut up, man. Shut up. All right. So, Karim to say, how are you? That's on Facebook, guys. You don't see this comment because this comment is on Facebook, and the YouTube not going to see it. Let me just activate both windows. There you go. So I'm right now seeing everything on Facebook and everything on YouTube. And Karim says, here is at Nikki Beach, multi-millionaires coming, and it's marvelous place. Some guests are spending like 50,000 per night. I am enjoying, I'm doing personal celebrating parties now. Brother, listen, I was on some Nikki Beach in Dubai, and I've been to some other Nikki Beaches in Miami. I've been to Nikki Beach in Barbados. I've been to Nikki Beach in Dubai. And I know what Nikki Beach is. You are working in the most beautiful place, because people that come to Nikki Beach, they come to party, they come to enjoy, they come to spend money, and this is the most beautiful place to work. Places like that, where people come to just crush it. These are the best places in the world, because you work with open-minded, young, mostly people that come over there. They want to enjoy, and if you know how to do your job, boy, you make money. So I'm really happy for you, brother, because you've been with me for a long time now. I know you personally. We met already. You are an amazing person. You have great family. I'm pulling for you. I hope that this is, like I said, this is just a stepping stone for you. You're gonna grow up so much, and you're gonna build so many beautiful things in your life. You're very young, so best of luck. Just keep learning, keep growing, do your best. Your life is changing, man. I mean, your life right now changed. Your self-esteem has changed. Your money situation changed, everything, your energy, your everything is changing. And it's just like I said, just in your next step, you got so many steps ahead of you. Great, my friend. Okay, so uh, so I was talking about Adit, right? You said that you want to learn and you want to go to Europe and so on. So Adit, I just announced everybody will have a chance. Everybody here will have a chance to go and study at the Wedge Academy for free once I finish the fine dining course. So just send me your email and I will activate your account. You gotta make an account on the Wedge Academy. Send me your email. I will activate your account and you're gonna have your free certificate, free education, skills, knowledge, everything, my friend. So go for it. If you have a real dream to become really top waiter and get a top jobs, you got a chance now to do that for free. Waiter actualment in 8 years now. Ahmed says he's a waiter, I guess, for 8 years now. Really good experience. Good, my friend. I am really happy to hear that because 8 years as a waiter, that means you are already experienced person. You've been through a lot. You built something for yourself. You're working good job. You're making good money, and so much easier. Everything is so much easier from there on. There is nothing scaring you, nothing that worries you, and so on and so on. Okay, what happened here? What is this now? Mohammed says 110 euro with accommodation and Qatar 500 euro with hotel. So it's big difference. 110 euro with accommodation and Qatar 500 euro with hotel. So it's big difference. Yeah, listen. So Qatar, they don't pay much money. I don't know if you know, but we work with Qatar Airways. They contacted me. They asked me to help them find waiters. And the maximum they offer to a waiter with experience and knowledge and languages was $500. So I found some people for them and I sent them to them, I referred them to them. They said, we need more, but it's just not possible because Dubai pays more for this kind of people, people with 2-3 different languages with 2 years experience in a fine dining or luxury hospitality. Dubai will pay you more money. Why would anybody go to work in Qatar? That doesn't make no sense. Does not make no sense. So yeah, and 110 euro in Europe with accommodation is a good money in Montenegro. Plus you're gonna make probably some tip, I guess. I hope so, because Europe, you gotta make tip, especially if you work on the sea in Montenegro. You're gonna serve tourists, you're gonna make some money, so you're gonna add to that. Don't forget, it's expensive. All right, living in Europe is expensive, by the way, very expensive. So you're gonna spend some of this money. But yes, I agree, it's completely worth it. If your salary is 500 euro right now in Qatar and you can work for 110 plus tip, yeah, you should make this move 100%. There's no doubt about it. I would say do not trust everything that you hear from the companies. Make sure that you make your research. Make sure that you are prepared. Not always what they say is what you get. Hospitalis hurt food. Ahmed, I don't know what you mean by that. This is some kind of French or something. That's why it was a big chance for me, said Mohammed. Absolutely, brother, I understand. Bettina says, I'm going to need a fresh course, going back to fine dining, banquet serving, job searching now. Good, Bettina, go for it. And let me know if you don't have access to your training at the Wedge Academy. I will give it back to you. Mohammed says, for Mr. Adit, I am zero skills my English, but I flow these gentlemen tips with some Google information. I even put glasses and I train at home with big tray. You need just to learn by yourself and ask. That's true. That's so true. All right, don't wait for something to happen or whatever. Start right now. I have a free crash course on the YouTube channel. Just go over there and watch the free crash course. It's only 2 hours. You go, you learn. It's completely free, but everything I teach you on the Weights Academy, paid, you have it in this crash course. But you gotta practice it home. Just go and practice it, and everything's gonna be fine. Just do it. Just learn what I'm telling you. You gotta carry the tray. Learn how to carry tray. You need to learn how to carry plates. Get some plates at home. Just run around, put plates on the table, bust the table, serve the table, bust the table, serve the table. Get comfortable with all those things. You need to know how to greet the guests. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Grand Victoria. My name is Ned. I'll be your waiter today. How's everybody doing so far? Simple. But you need to know how to do this with energy, with the right posture, with the right gesticulations, with the right face, with the right tone. This is very important. Everything is important. If you want to reach the top, man, you gotta be like a machine. You gotta be like Jarendo. So Ahmed says apart. I don't know what that means again. Always don't be afraid. You know me in Paris. None have tips really. Okay, so you're in Paris. That's why you put in some French words and things. Nobody tips in Paris, man. Hey, French people don't tip. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense to go and work in France or Italy because you're not making tip. All right. Now, if you go to work in Monaco, then it's going to be a different story. But working in France, even if it's in Paris, people don't tip. And you're working for one salary. The waiter job is not worth if you're not making tip. You gotta make at least what your salary is in tip to say, okay, I am paid. All right. But of course, don't get satisfied. Don't get settled down. Don't get comfortable. Search for the next job, for the better job. Go for it, guys. You gotta make it. You gotta make it, man. Never stop hustling, man. Adit, I'm taking college for that actually, and the subject I get is bar operation and restaurant operation, and kind stressful to learn all of them, like for example, type of glass, type of garnish. That's a lot. Brother, that's not a lot. All right, type of glasses, type of garnish, this is just the basic stuff. Then you need to learn all about wine. You need to learn French wine, Spanish wine, Italian wine, German wines, American wines, South African wines, Australian wines, New Zealand wines. It's, the F&B knowledge is so vast. Nobody knows everything about F&B. There is not one person that knows everything. There is no chance. All right. So you need to learn constantly every single day, on the job, off the job. You just got to keep learning. And with time, you just build your knowledge. And of course, you practice what you learn at the same time. So you never forget that shit. And you just keep going and going and going. And you keep growing. That's the only way. You got to learn really good English, because I see that you're not speaking very well English. You got to learn really good English. And of course, other languages are plus. If you speak, your native language, then you learn English. If you want to come to Europe, like Mohammed says, Montenegro, okay? You're going to have to learn some Montenegro. Yes, you're going to serve tourists, and mostly you're going to use English, but you're going to serve also locals, and they want you to speak their language. You got to learn that. If you go to Paris, like Ahmed, all right? He works in Paris. He got to speak French. If you don't speak French, forget to work in Paris, and not just Paris, but in France. All right, if you don't speak French, you will never get a job in France. Just like in Italy. If you don't speak Italian, forget about getting a job in Italy. You just like, you're not going to be treated well. You're not going to be treated well, and you're not going to be able to do your job, because in Italy, people don't speak English. 60, 70, 80% of Italians don't speak English. They speak Italian. That's it. Oh, okay. 1 second, please. All right. Ahmed says, none have experience and pozdravi. Why everybody is putting pozdravi in Bulgarian? Can't talk. All right. We got Guzel. I'm currently working at my family's restaurant. I get so underpaid. I want to go work for another place. 100%, my friend. Family restaurant or uh-oh, what happened? Any kind of restaurant, if you don't get paid, forget it. You go get a job that will pay you. All right. 1 second, please. Opa. My computer just turned off. Go get a job at a place where they will appreciate your service and you're gonna get paid. Because when you work for a family, your own family, your pop is like, hey, that's family money. I'm not gonna pay you. You know, you're just gonna work for me. But if you're already your own man, you need to make your own money, and the only way is to go get a job and do it for yourself. So absolutely, 100%. Start looking for a better job. Find a better job. Say, hey, pop, I'm sorry, man, but I need to make money. And first, talk to your father, though. Let's see. Maybe he'll be willing to pay you better, and then you don't need to switch. One second, because I lost the everything, but I will restore the stuff right now, so I'll be back online. Oh, what? This is the, my God, man. Okay. No, I understand. Oh, good. All right, what happened here? All right, guys. I'm gonna have to close the live stream. French, India, Arabic, British, no tips. Mohad say French, India, Arabic, British, no tips. Some British tip, some don't, but yeah, not only them. Italian, Scandinavian, no tip. Switzerland, very rare. So yeah, it is what it is. All right. Mohammed says, no, Ahmed says, wort wine. Mohammed, my friend, you need to learn English, man. This French not gonna do you. You gotta learn English. Get on English. Mohammed says, in Qatar, tips is sharing, so no matter how much heart you will share it with people who don't work for it, and this make me upset. Yeah, that's a bad system. Fortunately, it's implemented a lot in Europe, in hotels as well. Doesn't matter how hard you work, doesn't matter how good a job you make, you gotta share the tip with some people that have nothing to do with it, and then at the end of the month, they give you some 300, $500 or 500 euro, which is nothing. When you're working for yourself in a long-standing restaurant and you're the top waiter and you're working, you can make $300 and $500 a day. All right. I used to work in a restaurant here that every day I was making 300, sometimes $500 a euro, okay, a day. So working for a hotel that I need to share the tip with everybody else and giving me $500 at the end of the month, it's just no chance, no chance. Forget it. But listen, guys, this is just step by step, okay? You gotta start somewhere, and then you're gonna grow. You're gonna find a better job. You're gonna find a restaurant where the tip is not shared and you can collect it. Of course, you're gonna still have to share with your co-workers there, the busboy, with the barkeeper, and so on. So in America, we also share the tip. 25% of my tip was going for the hostess, the busboy, the runner, and the barkeeper. 25% of my tip. So if I make today, let's say $200, I gotta give $50 to those people, and I go home with $150 a day. Depends on what kind of restaurant you're working, but 25% usually goes for the people that help you run the station. Ahmed says, happy, nice day, good man. Hey, thank you, Ahmed, and best of you, my friend. Uygar says, I ask for a pay raise from my dad. Every time he makes an excuse, and my twin brother gets paid more than me, and he bought a house, and I'm struggling to pay my bills. All right, so I think there is nothing else to discuss, my friend. You are your own man. You gotta take care of yourself. If you know that you can go to some better restaurant or any restaurant and they will pay you better and you make better tip, you should not stay in your dad's restaurant for another day. I'm telling you, I'm sorry, but you guys have to understand, once you reach certain age and you gotta take care of yourself, you just have to take care of yourself. No matter what your dad said, no matter what your mom said, no matter what your wife said, you gotta be the man that takes care of yourself. So go for it, my friend. Go get a good job, start making really good money, and open your own restaurant, buy your own house. That's how it should be. Ahmed says, good job, good tips. I agree with that. You just gotta keep finding, keep hustling, and find those good jobs. Bettina says, have a nice day. I will talk to you on Monday. Last day, 2 days of vacation. Hey, enjoy the last 2 days of vacation, Bettina. And you can always call me and we can talk. Mohammed, sorry, now I still waiter almost 1 year and 7 months, and there is no promotion for me as head waiter. Oh, do you think I wait more, or I make new CV and start to search for new opportunity in So listen now, friend. So you're working a good job. We already talked, we discussed that you are working really high level job. Ask for the promotion. Ask for the promotion. Ask for the supervisor job. Whatever, ask for your promotion. Head waiter, you gotta get the promotion. Get this promotion, but you can still get, a nice modern looking CV and start applying, because you're gonna get a job in Europe. I guarantee you that you're gonna get a job in Europe. Right now, the markets are so wide open in Europe. They're hiring waiters, they're hiring cooks, they're hiring everything because they don't have it. So get your CV, get your referral letters, start applying, and go and tell those people, hey, I've been working here for almost 2 years. I've been doing a great job. My reviews are excellent. I believe that I deserve a promotion to a head waiter, and ask for it. And tell them, hey, listen, if you are not ready to give me this now, evaluate me into the next 3 months, next 6 months, and come back and tell me, hey, we're not going to give it to you, so I can search for another opportunity. Or in 6 months, hey, you're doing an excellent job. We want to give you the promotion. Here it is. And you get what you deserve. That's it. You guys have to learn that you need to ask for what you believe you deserve. All right? Period. And if you don't get it, then it's time to move on. I just told my wife. It's time for her to quit her job that she loves and she's been working there for 8 years. I told her it's time to quit. She doesn't want to quit. She loves the job. She loves the place. She loves the people. She makes really good money. But if you have a manager that treats you not as a human being and try to put you down just because you've been there much longer than him and because he's just ignorant young man that has no idea how to manage people and has no idea about life anyway, just quit. I don't want you to work no more. Quit. If you want to get another job, okay, you can find another job, but let's get our own shit. Let's go and buy a coffee shop or buy a bar and you can still work. We're gonna make way much more money. We are in the hospitality business for so long. I don't know I'm gonna make so much money if I open my own coffee shop or my own bar. I'm gonna break the bank. I'm telling you, because I know who my wife is and who I am and how I can provide hospitality for my guests. I'm telling you, this place is gonna be fucking line outside all the time and I'm gonna make money. It's true. So I told her, quit. Let's see. She doesn't want to, but I think eventually she will get to this point and she will quit. So, absolutely. So, do both. Get your CV, get your referral letters, prepare beautiful paperwork, and start applying in Europe. You're going to get a job. But go and ask for promotion. Give them 3 to 6 months to evaluate you if they are not ready to give you the promotion now, because they might be ready. They might be ready to give you the promotion right now, but you didn't ask for them. Why would somebody come and ask you, hey, you want a promotion? No. Go and ask. Especially if it's a big company, if it's a top restaurant. Yeah, people don't come to tell you, yeah, I'm going to promote you. No. Usually, you got to go and tell them, hey, I think I deserve promotion. I've been doing a great job. So, give it to me. So Mohammed says that for Montenegro, they sent him a contract for assistant waiter, but he still thinks it's better than a waiter in Qatar. So listen, they send you a contract for assistant waiter because they do not believe that you can run your own station because you don't speak the language. You don't speak Montenegro language, and you're not going to be able to serve the locals, and you're going to have a lot of local people. You're going to have a lot of local people there. And you're not going to be able to just do the job with English only. That's why they send you this contract as an assistant waiter, because you can be a backup and just speak only English, but not a head waiter and run a station. But you go there, you spend 1 year, you're going to sit down and you're going to learn the basics. And then next year, you're going to be a head waiter and you're going to run your own station and you're going to make your own money. That's how it is, guys. If you change the country, you're going to go one level down. It's not going up. All right. So let's say you are working in Qatar, like right now, you're working in Qatar, right? You're working top job. You want to move to Dubai, they're not going to hire you as a top job, a top waiter. You're going to start somewhere down because you're changing the market. And they want you to build yourself on this new market from, not from the bottom, but, little bit down. You got to start building again. It is like that. When I moved from Miami, and Miami, I was working the top freaking job at the top place. I was making tons of money. I go to Vegas and I'm like, hey, I'm working in Rotis on the beach right there. I'm serving Kennedy family and Bush family, the president's family and stuff like that. I think I'm the man. I go to Vegas, they laugh at me. Why are you laughing, man? Well, you don't have Vegas experience, brother. You're not gonna get a top job. Start from the Holiday Inn, 15 kilometers away from the strip, breakfast waiter. I was like, you crazy or something? Yeah, that's how you start in Vegas. And that's what I did. I started as a breakfast waiter in Holiday Inn that nobody knew in Vegas. It's like a small hotel far away from the street. I start there. I waited for a new opening, a new hotel open, and they hired 10,000 waiters. So there was a lot of movement. I was able to land a job, but I landed a job at the shittiest restaurant at this hotel. So I worked there, I proved myself, I moved to the next restaurant. That was a really good restaurant. I started making really good money, but not immediately. They hired me at the better restaurant, but he gave me a lunch job. Doesn't matter how good you are, doesn't matter what kind of restaurant is it. When you're working lunch, you're not making money. You gotta work dinners. And then you work dinners, you're still not making the top money because the best stations and the best shifts are given to the top waiters. I gotta prove myself. So once I became a head waiter and I started closing the restaurant, I was working 4 hours and I was making $300 every single day. I mean, that was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful life. But I had to go through the steps. There is no other way. Or maybe now, if my wife quit and we decide to move to Dubai, which is a possibility, I always try to move to Dubai, I'm not gonna start from the bottom because I already have the Waitress Academy behind me. I have 30 years of experience. I've been working for the top companies in the world. I have a lot of knowledge, a lot of skills, a lot of experience. Yes, I'm not gonna go to Dubai and start from somewhere in the middle of the pack. I will go to Dubai only if they offer me a top job at the top place and I start making top money and start living a beautiful life from the first day I land in Dubai. But you gotta get to this place where you can show them all the credentials, all the experience, all the referrals, all the certificates, everything. 30 years experience in the business, all over the world. So let's go a little bit longer then. Yeah, maybe because I have language assistant waiter and the chances come from HR and MD come as guests and they like the way how I treat them. And I just behave with them like VIP and I don't know. Listen, man, don't worry about it. Start applying for a job. You're going to get a job, especially right now for the winter. If you want to work in a winter hotel, in the winter resorts, there are so many opportunities. So many opportunities. And they will pay you good money because if it's a season job and it's only for the like top hotels in top resorts in Europe, you're going to get paid. You don't spend a single penny on accommodation, on food, or nothing actually. And you get paid, let's say, $2,000 now. Because if you negotiate with these companies, they are so pressed. They're looking for experienced waiters. You can get a job and they pay you 2,000, maybe 2,500 euros. And then you're going to add some, let's say 500 also tip, and you make 3,000 euro in the winter resort in Europe. Okay? So start applying. Get your stuff shit together. Start applying. Make sure you got the certificates that you need, fine dining, blah, 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 LQA, everything. And I guarantee you're going to get a job. Mohammed says they're working in hotel. I was only doing my job. Yeah, that's why I say you never know who sits on your table. You might be serving a person that owns a restaurant chain with 20 top restaurants around the world. You do a great job and you impress this person, and he gives you a business card that tells you, hey, call me. You need a new job? I got a good job for you. You're going to start making so much money. You want to go to Mykonos and work in Greece, make tons of money? Yeah. You want to come to Morocco? I got a restaurant in Monaco. You never know who's sitting on your restaurant, on your table. So make sure you treat everybody as a VIP, everybody as a human being and you perform to the best of your abilities. That's a must. All right, guys, listen. Man, it feels so good sitting here and talking to you. Thank you so much to every one of you that just posted here, share thoughts, questions, and everything like that. I appreciate that. I haven't done this for a long time, and it felt so beautiful talking to you guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate every one of you. The goal of the Weights Academy is to help as many people as possible. I am looking forward to giving you all the information that you guys need and helping you get those beautiful jobs. All right, but you gotta understand, to get those jobs you need to have the knowledge, the skills, the experience, the certificates, all right, and the mindset of the hustler. You gotta hustle. Don't ever stop. Don't ever get comfortable. Don't ever quit. Don't ever quit. You don't get a job at the place that you want to work, 6 months later, go in there, apply again. But make sure that you know how to apply. Make sure that everything is prepared and they just cannot say no. I've done that. I went to the place I wanted to work and they kicked me out. I went again, they kicked me out. I went again, they kicked me out. Finally, I found a way to get inside and talk to the right people, and they gave me a chance. And the moment they gave me a chance and they saw who I am and how hard I work and how good I do my job, like, whew, you're part of the team now. That's it. But I got rejected 3 times. They didn't even let me get inside. Read my books. Read Becoming a Top Waiter. Where's the book? Let me show you. Yeah, $10, but you got all my waiter stories inside. How I was able to build myself and really get to those top jobs in Vegas and Miami, and make them really the good money. Everything is here, guys. Everything is here together with the lessons, and it costs $10. $10. You got all the lessons from the waiter training course, and all the stories, every step that I took in my career in the United States. Becoming a top waiter, it's gotta be goal number 1 in your life if you're working in the hospitality. That's gotta be the goal. Nothing else can be priority. You gotta strive to become the top waiter in the world, and once you become this 10% of top waiters in the world, I guarantee you that the good life is right there waiting for you. It's there. You're gonna work good job, you're gonna make good money, you're gonna set up a good life. That's it. Nothing else matters. Stay away from drugs and alcohol and gambling and some other addiction and sins, and everything else is just, hey, be yourself. All right, guys, wonderful. I'm so happy. We gotta say thank you. Hey, good luck, my friend. Start searching for a better place to work, and tell you that, hey, listen, man, I thank you, appreciate for everything you've done for me, but now it's time to be my own man, and I need to take care of myself, and I gotta make the move, and that's it. Don't be resentful, don't be angry, don't be upset. Just, it's your dad. All right, I'm here. I'm sure that he did a great job bringing you up and teaching you all the things you need to become the man that you become. But now it's time for you to make your own path, and thank your family, thank your dad, thank your mom, and move on. All right, hey, trust me, the door to come back is going to be always open for you. So don't worry about being without a job or anything. Find a good job, go get it. Work hard to learn everything, and then make the next move until you get the best job you can possibly get, and start making really good money and setting up your life for yourself. Mohammed said, last thing I want to say for you followers, it's better to be ready and don't have chance, either not be ready. Of course, and have chance. Read it, Good, guys, that's what happened to me, that I lost this chance. You know how many people I gave opportunities and they were not prepared and they lost amazing opportunities to make tons of money, to work for top companies. All right. Hey, I have these credentials and I have this and this and this and this, and I recommend them to a really top company. And the company asks for the credentials, asks for the referrals, asks for this, and they're not prepared. And they call me, hey, man, your guy's not doesn't have the credentials, doesn't have the paperwork. How am I supposed to evaluate him? Sorry, my friend. That's not working. So make sure that you guys take care of yourself and be prepared, because opportunity come and ring on your door. They come. You just got to be prepared to grab it and move on. Thank you so much. Hey, appreciate. Mohammed, thank you, man. Ahmed Belazi, thank you so much, my friend. Uygar Gudzel, thank you so much, brother. Bettina is already gone, but I thank her anyway. She's amazing. Who I'm missing here? Adit, thank you, Adit, for joining me today. And yeah, we're gonna be talking almost daily now, and I will be posting daily. And I'm looking forward to guys helping as many people as we can in the future. All right, Mohammed, get in touch, brother. Let's get. Let's set up a date and time for you to share your experience, and yeah, it's gonna be good, man. I want those people to hear what you went through and share the experience with Montenegro, because this is a lesson learned. Be prepared, because the opportunity will come. You gotta be prepared to grab it. It is what it is. All right, guys. Peace. Thank you so much, and stay safe, stay healthy, stay out of trouble, work hard, make good money, enjoy life. I'll see you soon.